everybody, it's me, Neala. Welcome to my channel, Beauty Chic Hair. Also, welcome to my journey, as this will always be my hair journey. Anything that I'm trying new with makeup, hair, fashion, anything related to me, that's what you guys are going to see on the channel from now on. So with the new channel look, the initial first video that you're going to see is me and my thoughts in regards to the Princess Hair Shop Peruvian hair, which is what you see me in currently. So there's going to be some clipping in the video. There's also going to be some pictures here in the video. This video, FYI, may be long based on this is my first initial review and thoughts of the hair within the first 24 hours of receiving this hair. So stay tuned. Okay, so now my first initial 24 hours. When I first got the hair on yesterday, being Saturday, when I picked up the hair from the post office, I unpackaged it, which you're going to see some pictures right about now in one of the sections here. I got it in a pretty packaging. They had some zebra pink and black tape, which I thought was really cute because their colors are pink and black. So that was kind of cool. They want to ensure that you do receive your hair, so you cannot opt out of signing for your package. It has to be you signing for your package or someone at your household signing for your package. If you live in an apartment like I do, they will not leave your package at the office. So, and I understand that the reason why, because this is an expensive hair and they want to ensure that they're not having any type of fraud type issues. People say they didn't receive the hair when they actually did, just to get extra. You know, that does happen. Some people are like that. So when I got the package, it was nicely put together. The hair came into plastic wrapping, clear casing, with the two bundles in there, which you'll see pictures here. All the pictures are probably going to be on the right hand panel that I'm referring to. The black and pink bow card that was there explained the care instructions. They actually gave me an extra inch on the hair. I don't know if that's something they normally do with every time they send out hair, but I ordered 16 inches and they gave me 17 inches of hair, and I did measure, and it first was true that I got 17 inches of hair, so that's kind of cool. So if you want to like clip the ends of the hair, you know, you can still have 16 inches of hair. So that's really neat, I thought. The weft of the construction of the wefts, they have some really good weft construction. I will say that it's double wefted. I don't believe that if you split the wefts that there's enough hair left on splitting it for you to really make the most of the hair. I advise that you don't split the wefts, because they're not that thick of, this is not that thick of hair to where you can use one bundle of hair and get away with it on a full sew-on. You'd probably be looking really thin and frail. So don't split your wefts unless you really know what you're doing and you're only splitting like 1 or 2 weft tracks for the top portion. I don't know. They do send you freight check in that bundle for free, and I thought that was really cool. So definitely seal your wefts if you get it. It does not take long for the freight check to dry on the wefts. It's a really quick process, and I think it only took like 2 to 3 minutes to go ahead and seal both bundles and then let it dry. The drying time only took, I think, 5 minutes or less. So way better than the current freight check type product that I have now, which can take up to an hour to set and dry on the hair. So I was able to get right into my process with making my full wig cap. So I will get more into the instructions on how I made this full wig. But in regards to me and looking at the hair came wavy. One bundle was a little looser and waved than the other. I wasn't expecting to have the hair come in a wavy format because I only ordered it as natural straight. So I'm sure that even straight hair has some type of texture to it. So that didn't bother me at all in any way, shape, or form. Still really pretty hair. My initial thoughts was very beautiful hair. I like the natural ends of the hair because if I'm wearing it straight like this, it actually already has its own natural look. It doesn't seem like the hair is fake. You know how you have to like cut it straight blunt across and then now it looks like, okay, yeah, that's a weave or something like that. No, it has a really nice natural flare effect to it. So I love that aspect. Now, when I did examine the bundles, what I noticed was that there was gray strands in the hair, like 1 or 2 initially when I was looking at it. So I'm like, okay, cool, 1 or 2 strands. I can expect that. I've had that in previous bundles. So what I'm doing my sew-in, I'm further examining the hair, and I did notice there are a lot more gray strands than I expected in the hair. So to me, that was a downer for me. Like if I had to do pros and cons, that's a con for me. I don't like to see tons and tons of gray strands in my hair. Although this hair is a natural color, it's dark brown. It appears black on camera, but this is a natural dark brown. I did not color the hair, of course, but I've thought about it because of the gray strands. Like last night when I was doing the sew-on cap, excuse me, I already had picked out 20 gray hairs. I'm still not done picking out the gray hairs. I've got about maybe 10 of them left in the hair that I still have to go through and cut out. I could easily probably pull them out, but then you'll have like the white little sprigs at the top if you pull it. So it's better to cut them out individually. So I do not like that aspect of the hair. It kind of lets me know that the hair is from an older donor, which means that I can understand keeping up with moisturizing the hair. So, you know, give and take on each bundle. But I hope that in the next bundle that I do decide to buy from Peruvian Hair, if that is my, or Princess Hair, excuse me, would not have gray strands like that. So just an early FYI. Now as far as into the construction on my hair, let's get into that. Okay, so in regards to making my full wig here for the Princess Hair Shop Peruvian Hair, what I did is I used a Cool Mesh men's cap. And what I like about this Cool Mesh men's cap, it's breathable, and then because it was for a full sew-on cap, I don't have to install clips, so I didn't care about the elastic band on this, which is pretty much almost non-existent on here, but there is a small elastic band here. As you can see right there in the white, that's the small elastic band. So that gives me the room to actually sew it on. What I did is in the nape section, I laid the track straight across until I got up to my ear section, right at the bottom of the ear. That's when I started going from ear to ear in, I guess, a half crescent, half version across, all the way until I got to the top ear section. And once I got to the top ear section, I decided to lay the tracks going all the way from eyebrow arch to eyebrow arch, so as my guide. And then I only did that for about probably 3 to 4 tracks at most, 4 tracks. And then that's when I took, that lasted me my first full bundle. Then on the second bundle, that's when I started laying the tracks in full circles, all the way until I got to the closure piece. In the closure section, what you're seeing in a video to the side or a picture to the side, that closure section was probably at most, I want to say a nickel size up to a quarter size wide. So you don't want to have too big of a closure section open, but normally what you do to make your closure, because I use the last 4 to 5 inches of track hair for this Peruvian to make my closure. I didn't go out and buy a closure piece or anything like that. But just to give you a sample, this is not a full 4 to 5 inches, but this is one of the sections I have to put back in the hair. But you take a section size of 4, double it, and then what you do is you're going to take the first like little piece and fold it over into itself, so it's got its own double track. And it's hard to see because my finger's there, but what normally you would do is you take a needle and you sew through that section so the middle of the closure stays really tight. You don't want that to have a gapping. And then from there you go ahead and fold it over, and you keep folding it over all the way until you get to the end. Show you guys. And this is coming apart because I don't have, you see that hole in the middle? That's going to be non-existent if you're using needle and thread to keep the hole in the middle really tight. So, and then once you're done with that, you close it off, and then you use a needle and thread to sew it to your whole section at the top. But you have to make sure you split your, your closure open. Of course, making sure it's flat. You can use a flat iron, or what I normally did, I just used my fingers and opened it up as a spider. and then sewed it on. And it was a little challenge trying to figure out how to sew it on and keep it flat, so you have to kind of work with it. Maybe the next time I do a video, I can try to show you guys in depth of how I sew on the closure to get it flat like this. I'm sure there's some really good YouTuber videos out there, but again, like I said, I didn't use any type of tutorials when it came to making my full wig. I kind of just went what I envisioned in my head and went from there. So that's how you make your full wig. In description wise, I don't know how much that's going to help you guys, but I didn't use a tutorial, so I do apologize for that. So I want to show you guys in regards to how I cut the bangs in my hair, but I first want to give you guys a 360 view of the hair. What I did is actually ended up straightening the hair first with my Maxi Glide XP, as you see in this upper right video. You just see it in straight form, but I did use my Maxi Glide. I didn't use the double teeth comb. I just used it as both flat plates, which made it a lot easier, so I wasn't giving this curl effect to it. So that's what you're seeing right now. And then now you're actually looking into me cutting and preparing my bangs. As you can see, I did it in steps. I didn't just go straight in and just chop through, because I've had that happen before and ended up messing up my bangs, and I had to live with it until I took down the sew-in, cutting them too short, like above the eyebrows, which kind of sucks. So just take your bangs in steps. I ended up doing a slant bang on myself, you know, slant to the right or to the left, however you're wanting to cut your bangs, but take your time when you're doing it. You can go back in and add a second layer if you split your bang section, and then cut your top layer about a ½ inch to an inch shorter, and then that way you have another layer effect versus in going in with the razor. But here in the next video section, you're going to see my 360 view of my hair fully curled. So I'm here with my hair fully curled on the Peruvian Princess Hair Shop hair. I think I did a better job on the left hand side with the curling, and again, I didn't use any type of holding spray with the hair. I just was curling it just to kind of get a feel for the look of the hair. Let me give you guys a back view really quick. Hope you guys can see that. I didn't do any type of trimming on the ends of the hair, just the bang area, and I still haven't put in the additional track. I don't think I need it right now. We'll see, but this is what it looks like.